Really? You get to watch every minute of every game? What do you see? The highlights they show your ass? It's really a dumb statement, man, when you stop and think about it and look at the big picture. But great point by Sluggo. The media once loved LBJ so much that I couldn't stand him. I think him wearing that T-shirt and standing up for something pissed off the powers that be. It's been downhill from there. Again, Sluggo, that's a great point. I spoke earlier about the I Can't Breathe shirt. And the killing thing about it is when they asked him the question about it, and I've spoke about this many times, I was disappointed in the fact that he held back. He said that he was wearing it to support the family. Because, the chick, the bitch came up to him and going out of her way to ask him a question like, okay, Ninja, I'm finna test your ass. Hey, why you got that shirt on, LeBron? Tell me, why you wearing that shirt? In a way like saying, what the hell you got that on for? What's wrong with you? This ain't the time and place for that, Ninja. Why are you wearing that shirt? And I really would have liked it if he said because a man got choked to death on the street for absolutely no reason and nothing's being done about it. Do you have any more questions? That would have been nice. But he took a different route and said he's wearing it to show support for the family. You know what I'm saying? So he told the line on that one. But he had the shirt on. And if he put it on, his teammates are going to put it on. Or if they chose to put it on, instead of him saying, I'm not going to be a part of that, a la Michael Jordan, he put the shirt on and showed support with his team. So I respect him for that. And I wouldn't doubt that has something to do with it. Because to them, it's all about behaving in a manner that you like. And once you step outside of that narrative and that box that they got you in, once you step outside of the confines of that zone they want you in, it's rough for you. It's rough. You step out of that, and they're like, I don't know how I feel about this cat.
Hey, he's kind of cool before, but it's kind of opinionated. Jesus,
they don't like too many opinions. From a man K3G, the true meaning of giving back. How are you giving back if you give to someone new? Preach, Ninja. Oh, say it again, K. I messed that up, man, the way I said it. Let me read it again. The true meaning of giving back in capital letters. How are you giving back if you're giving to someone new? Now, you preach, K3G. You preach. Yes, sir. How are you giving back when you're giving to people that got? Well, you going to go do charity events in the nice neighborhoods with kids who get to go on European vacations? And I ain't saying they shouldn't get to do stuff. But if there's some charity to be given, why would you give it in a place where people are privileged? That makes no sense. It makes none. But they will actually get criticized for doing that depending on where they go. It is what it is, man. From Grego, agreed, Sluggo, but they hide behind the decision, quote unquote, finals losses and call him coach killer. But I think it's because he stood up for the blacks. The blacks? What the fuck? The blacks? Grego, you into your character too much. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. He stood up for the blacks. I'm assuming you're that don't sound... Let me read this again. Maybe I'm overreacting. Agreed, Sluggo, but they hide behind the decision, finals losses, and call him coach killer. But I think it's because he stood up for the blacks. What the fuck? The blacks? Am I tripping? That don't sound right. You're not supposed to say the blacks. Grego, you too you're into your troll character just a little bit too much. Oh, put it like this, Grego. How does it sound if I read it like this? But I think it's because he stood up for the blacks. See how that sounds? You don't say that. Rephrase that, man. Do better, sir. You got spell check. From a man Sluggo. The number is more like 95%. That was referring to the number. Okay. He's referring earlier when I said that, what was my statement? About they don't like when we step out of line and act out of confines, I believe. I might have gave a low number. I think I was being nice. I think I said 85%. Sluggo said that number's more like 95%. Who wouldn't fuck with him if he couldn't run and jump? Oh, that's right. I said they wouldn't speak to his ass. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Sluggo. It's like 95%. I was being a little bit too PC right there. You're right. The number is more like 95%. Who wouldn't fuck with him if he couldn't run and jump? Hell, that might be a low ball estimate. Yeah, 95 might be low. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I ain't going to let that slide by either, sir. You do what you do. As I said before, Sluggo the Hammer. Dropping bombs, busting shit up. From a man K3G. Hold on. Bomb drop. Ooh, Snizap. My homie, Bama boy. Okay, my bad. He's speaking to people. Grego said, basically saying, why is Harrison with the ninjas?
Marvin, what the hell are you doing? You have money now. Why the hell would you go back there? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, that's essentially what they're saying. Why would you go back there? Why would you be with those people? You can afford to be around me now. Pretty much. Jungle Butter said, laugh my ass off at Stephen A's restraining order. Yeah, man, there's a restraining order. And hell, my man cannot win that grievance. Because their hairline is steady being pushed back. For my man Grego, LeBron should tell Stephen A that he doesn't want to make an enemy. Hey, I'll tell you right now, and look into the camera, look close into the camera. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Yeah, LeBron should tell him that. I butchered my man's chat. LeBron should tell Stephen A that he doesn't want to make an enemy out of me. Yeah, tough guy on the TV. From my man Sluggo, it makes absolutely no sense for LeBron to leave. Stephen A is just manufacturing a story to get people to debate about it. And that's all it is, man. That's all it is. There's no... I said it before. If you can play and there's no denying your skill, they say you're a coach killer, you're a black hole, or you don't make people better, the way they do Carmelo. If they can't deny your skill, they say your team's not good, so you're not good. If they can't deny your skill, they make up stories to focus on something negative. Because once you squash the so-called he doesn't have the killer instinct take, once you kill that, once you win a title somewhere where they say you couldn't win one, once they write you off and then you come back and win, you can't say anything negative about basketball. So what do you say? He's going to LA. He's going back to Miami to be with Dwayne Wade. What else can you do? Be a man and be a journalist and admit you were wrong and actually speak about that? Conduct in the art of journalism? Actually participate in the art of journalism? Is that what you're looking for him to do? GTFOH. A lot of them. Let's see here. Grego said, LOL. Like is an understatement. Broncos boy said, damn, I have Broncos pajamas, LOL. No. Wait a minute. Okay, listen to this. Grego says, LOL. Like is an understatement. This is referring to when I said that he was rocking Tom Brady t-shirts and underoos. Broncos boy said, damn, I have Broncos pajamas, LOL. Buster the Sigma says, I have Washington undies. I'm not going to say the name of the squad. He said he has Washington undies. For real, dude? Sluggo says, I have Falcons PJs. What the fuck? What the hell are y'all doing, man? Y'all are grown-ass men. Stop it. Grego says, I have a Patriots. I'm sorry. From Grego, I have a Patriots onesie PJ with a cape. Chat of the day. Chat of the day from Grego. Let me read that one more time. This ninja said, I have a Patriots onesie pajama. I have a Patriots onesie PJ with a cape. Boy, you stupid. Not the cape. Oh, Grego is the king of trollers. I'm sorry. I lost all my composure. From my man K3G. Stephen A is on some bullshit. I'm sorry, let me read this right. Stephen A is on some bullshit. He had the nerve to go apeshit on everybody from Golden State except for Draymond. Win, lose, or draw, Golden State played hard. They just ran out of gas. Golden State's only mistake this season was to try to win every damn game. Imagine those Mickey Fickies with strong legs to close the season. But then again, the king wasn't going to be denied. Ladies and gentlemen, the aforementioned Manifesto King Professor Knowledge Dropper K3G. Yes, sir. You know what, man? That reminds me of something I wanted to mention earlier. Golden State still had a great season, and this is something else I wanted to say. Let me say this right quick. Golden State still had a great season, and I'm actually of the belief I really don't like this whole narrative that they didn't win the title, so everything else doesn't matter. Bullshit. The regular season has merit. It has credibility, and it has its place. So you have to give them credit for the regular season. But as K3G just said, do you look back at that, and say, hey, Steve Kerr, maybe, just maybe, that record wasn't as important. Maybe you should have rested them a little bit, considering y'all's pace and the way y'all run. Because they did seem to have some dead legs towards the end there, didn't they? Them legs did seem to be a little dead. Curry did get a couple little freak injuries that kind of happen when you're tired, right? So, I mean, that's something to consider. So you can look at that a couple ways. One, I believe they still get credit for the regular season. That's just like me, that whole, if you do this all season and don't win a title, then it all means nothing. As the team that played in it, you probably feel that way, but no, not really. No. You still get credit for what you did in the season. It's still a great season. You're still a great player. You're still a great team. You just lost in the damn title game. I mean, that's going to happen, man. You're not going to win every game. Sometimes who's playing the best? I mean, basically what I'm getting at is the entire season is not diminished and rendered irrelevant because you didn't win the title. That's not how it goes. In my opinion, anyway. These jokers here, Jungle laughing at me saying King Tut uncommon. Well, yeah, that's what he looked like in that thing. King Tut uncommon, the boy king. From a man Grego, Sluggo, that's what did it for me. I was like, Kobe is still playing. Stop force feeding me LeBron. And the hate began. And that's what I'm saying. They started force feeding you LeBron, and I didn't even mention Kobe. Kobe was still beasting. See, that's my point. That's what they do. And maybe they do it to build him up so Kobe can have a nemesis and then take him down. But in my opinion, it's unnecessary. It's insulting. Let the game flow. Let the team win that wins, and it will be its own story. I mean, I said it once, I said it again. Sports is truly reality TV. Sports is truly reality TV. You don't know what's going to happen. With all your analyzation, with all your predictions, with all your film study, with all your interviews, with all your analysis, with all your think tanks, with all your shows, with all your previews, you don't know what the hell's going to happen. You can talk about it all damn day long, but you don't know what's going to happen, i.e. this series. Not a damn one of them picked Cleveland to come back from down 3-1. Hell, I didn't even do it, but I hadn't been watching, but I think the game is rigged, so I didn't think they were going to come back. So, I mean, it is what it is. You got to watch it, man. At the end of the day, it's the ultimate reality TV show. It really is. Always has been. Wait a minute. We got Mrs. Sluggo, Lady Poochie up in the chat. Thanks for jumping in, Mrs. Sluggo. Appreciate your presence. Thanks for the support. Lady Poochie said, dropping in to show support. Thank you very much. Sluggo and Mrs. Sluggo up in the chat. I appreciate y'all. No doubt everybody in here still speaking. Sluggo said, not us, but the blacks. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is Grego doing? Not us, but the blacks. Like he's not part of the damn group. Grego, you said that, studio noise. You said that like you weren't part of the group, sir. You realize you're part of the blacks, right? I'm just saying that's how it reads. I know that ain't what you meant. It just, Grego, he stood up for the brothers. Gary said, Grego, he stood up for the brothers. I'm not sure what he's referring to. People still doing some casuals and whatnot. Buster said they were gifts from my kids. I guess I can let that go. If your kids get you, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, if your kids got it for you, then okay, I guess it's okay. But good Lord, y'all tripping, man. Oh my Lord. Boxers. PJs. Y'all jokers doing the most with these team oriented PJs. Y'all on one with that. From a man Grego, mine too, Buster. My daughter ordered it from Amazon. LOL, feet attached. Are you serious? You weren't even joking? Grego, you better not have no damn PJs with a cape. If your daughter ordered them for you, okay, man, I can see it. But other than that, man, your daughter better have ordered those for you. Especially if they got a damn cape on them. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Stop every damn thing. We got my beautiful wife, QT, up in the chat. What's up, QT? Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for the support. In case y'all didn't know, man, and the more I think about it, it is almost time for one of those. QT was the architect of a couple of our drops. And she was the architect of this drop in particular.